Part 1. The Cities of the Future. By 2050, American cities are expected to look like something out of Blade Runner, but greener. Imagine skyscrapers covered in gardens and trees. Imagine buildings that don't just hold offices, but entire ecosystems. Schools, hospitals, parks, even farms, stacked into giant vertical towers. Cars? Forget them. Self-driving vehicles will dominate, and flying taxis will become as common as Uber rides. Instead of traffic jams, the skies could be filled with organized lanes of drones and air shuttles. And what about Miami or New Orleans? Climate change might make parts of these cities unlivable. So, scientists are already talking about floating neighborhoods, entire communities built on water to survive rising sea levels. In short, cities will be smarter, cleaner, and more futuristic than anything we can imagine today. Part 2. The Future of Work and Jobs. Here's the part that might shock you. Your job may not even exist in 2050. Artificial intelligence, automation, and robots are expected to take over millions of positions. Truck drivers, cashiers, factory workers. Many of these jobs will disappear. But don't panic. New industries will rise. Think space mining, virtual reality teaching, AI healthcare, or even jobs we can't name yet. Remote work will be the norm, and instead of going to an office, most Americans will log in from home or maybe from a virtual office inside the metaverse. Doctors may work alongside robots. Teachers might be holograms, and even police patrols could be done with drones. The idea of a single 9-to-5 career may vanish, replaced by a gig-based lifestyle. People juggling multiple small jobs instead of one full-time role. The American dream will transform into the American hustle. Part 3. The Economy and Money. By 2050, the way we use money will completely change. Paper cash? Gone. Credit cards? Probably gone too. Instead, we'll use biometric payments, scanning our face, eyes, or fingerprints to buy groceries. Cryptocurrencies and digital dollars will dominate the market. In fact, there's a chance the U.S. dollar may no longer be the world's most powerful currency. Imagine China or India taking the lead with their digital currencies. And here's the scary part. The gap between rich and poor could explode. The top 1% of Americans might control almost everything, while the middle class shrinks even further. The American economy could be stronger than ever, but less equal than ever before. Part 4. Healthcare and Human Life. Think about this. What if living to 100 wasn't rare, but normal? By 2050, medical science could make this happen. Nanobots, tiny robots inside your bloodstream, might repair damaged cells and organs. Cancer might be completely curable. AI could diagnose diseases before symptoms even show up. But with longer lives comes a question. Should humans live forever? And if they do, how will the world handle overpopulation? By 2050, America could face ethical debates we can barely imagine today. Who gets access to life-extending technology? Will only the rich live longer? Still, one thing's clear. Healthcare in 2050 will not just keep us alive. It might push human life to new limits. Part 5. Climate Change and the Environment. Now here's a big one. Climate change. By 2050, the U.S. could be a very different landscape. Cities like Miami, parts of New Orleans, and coastal areas may be swallowed by rising sea levels. Meanwhile, the western states could face megadroughts, forcing millions to relocate. But not all is dark. Renewable energy, solar, wind, nuclear fusion will dominate. Entire states could run 100% on clean energy. Farms might disappear and be replaced by vertical agriculture. Massive indoor towers growing food with zero soil and almost no water. Even meat may come from labs instead of animals. The America of 2050 might finally solve the climate crisis. Or if we fail, face devastating consequences. Part 6. Technology and Daily Life. Picture this. You wake up in 2050. Your home scans your body and tells you what to eat for breakfast. Your robot assistant cooks it. You put on AR glasses, and suddenly you're inside a meeting room. Except it's all virtual. Half of our lives may take place inside the metaverse. Virtual reality won't just be for games. It'll be where we work, shop, and maybe even get married. Space travel could be as common as airplane travel today. Want a weekend trip to the moon? It might actually be possible by 2050. Daily life will be faster, smarter, and stranger than anything we're ready for. Part 7. Politics and Society. The biggest question: will America still be the world's superpower in 2050? Some experts say yes. Others believe China or India will take the lead. Inside the U.S., demographics will shift. By 2050, minorities will make up the majority. Immigration will reshape American culture, creating a more diverse nation than ever before. But politics may become even more divided. Will America be united or split further into red versus blue, rich versus poor, tech versus non-tech? Some even wonder if new states will be added, or if divisions could break the country apart. One thing is certain: America's political landscape will never look the same. Part 8. Military and Global Power. Wars of the future may not be fought with tanks and guns, but with code and algorithms. Cyber wars could replace traditional wars, with nations hacking each other's power grids and systems. The U.S. military may rely on AI soldiers, drones, and even space-based weapons orbiting Earth. America might still have the strongest military, but the battlefield will shift to cyberspace and outer space. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe.